Hey everyone, this is Sharon from Sharonatsea, and I am here today to tell you a few areas on the ship that you may want to avoid when choosing your cabin. Alright, I'm going to talk about 5 areas to avoid when choosing your cabin. Alright, my number 1 is to avoid above and below some of the public areas on the ship. You know, if you've cruised before, you may kind of realize this already, but the new cruisers may not. They may think being close to some of the action, might be convenient. Although what they may not realize is being close to like the nightclub, the Lido Deck, the theater, the lounges, the casino, some of those areas, it can get quite noisy at times. And you can hear, some of the thumping from below, maybe the music playing, people stomping around, maybe some deck chairs sliding across the Lido Deck at night, late at night, things like that. So if you're a light sleeper, this may be a problem. It can keep you awake all night. My number 2, around empty spaces. If you look at the deck plan prior to booking your cruise, you may see some empty spaces around. Those are not a good place to book. Across from those, usually those are not empty spaces. There's things in those empty spaces like housekeeping supplies, storage, maybe that's where some of the AC units all happen to be. Self-serve laundry may be there. That can be very noisy at times, and people come in all hours of the night, banging doors, going in and out of the laundry rooms. So but it's usually some sort of storage for the staff or something along those lines. And it can be noisy at night. So you may want to stay away from those areas as well. My number 3, under the galley. That's right. The kitchen staff works 24/7 and they are always preparing foods. So there's going to be some noise in the galley all hours of the day and night. So avoid under the galley. My number 4, cabins on the lower decks. That is, unless you're prone to seasickness, then I highly suggest you stay on a lower deck midship. But the lower decks are further away from all the activities, and they can be very crowded and noisy on port days when passengers are walking down the hallways to get into the gangway. You may just open your door and see a line of people just waiting outside your door, waiting to get off the ship as you pull into port. And my number 5, if you're looking to book a balcony, you may want to look into a few things to prevent this issue. If you're looking for a little privacy maybe, then do your research on your balcony's location. Some are not so private. For example, on the Dream Class ships on Carnival, the outdoor lanai on deck 5 hangs out further than decks 6 through 9. So people down on the sides of decks 5 can be down in the jacuzzi, the hot tubs down there relaxing and looking up, and they can see right into those balconies, especially right on deck 6. And also, some of the princess ships have a similar issue with tiered balconies. So keep this in mind and do some research, and kind of see what your areas are and who can see you on your balcony when you're out there. So that's my 5 tips on booking a cabin, some areas to stay away from. So this is kind of to help some of the new cruisers out there. So look at the deck plans, even if you're booking online yourself, even if you're booking with a travel agent, do a little research yourself and just kind of see where some of these rooms are before you book. You'll be much happier you did. Anyways, if you like tip videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. And until next time, happy cruising.